Hey everyone, Anipod here. Today I will go through the spring 2024 season lineup. So you're gonna find out what shows I plan to watch and react to for the spring season of 2024. So first of all, I'm back. It's been a while. Um, some unexpected things happened during winter season for me, so I had to put reactions on hold. Nothing bad happened, just unexpected things, but they were good things. Um, and yeah, I guess I still watched anime on my own, and I still caught up on the winter season pretty much. So it's okay. But yeah, it's made it a little bit more stressful to sit down in the reactions. So yeah, but things are more, I guess, under control now. Um, and I really want to go back to this. So yeah, there will be a little bit different this time from what I used to do. So before I used to go through like this the season and then react to both weekend shows and weekday shows, which actually find kind of stressful, especially weekday shows. You know, I have to hurry home after a busy day and just do the reaction and then upload it, which takes some time from my free time to relax. So my new plan is that I will only react to shows that are on weekends. So weekdays I'm too busy, so I will still watch seasonal shows by then, but I will not do reaction shows on weekdays, which means that if there is a popular show, let's say on a Tuesday, Wednesday, that a lot of people are going to react to, and it's a really popular show, but if it's on a weekday, unless I do a big exception because that can happen, but otherwise I will just watch it on my own, for my own for myself, how much I can handle. Uh, the positive side of this is that this does open up for me to react to more like hidden gems or like more shows that others might not react to. So that is the plan. I'm also planning to, because I know before that I started reactions on some shows and then I just stopped with reactions for the show. And I feel that this new way of doing things is going to help me to be more keep going with reactions for the shows that I'm doing, because I won't be doing too many shows even if it's weekends, but the few ones I do, I should have the energy and motivations to do them until the last episode, unless it's a really bad show and I just don't want to watch it at all anymore, then I might drop it. But if I still plan to watch it, I also still plan to do reactions until the end on those. So that's the positive side of this. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm. So now you know my plans for the future, and I hope this is going to be a very good balance for me to do this and do other stuff in my life. But anyway, enough spoken about that. We're gonna go through the spring lineup. Um, I'm using AnyChart as I normally do, and um, you know the drill, right? Green watching, yellow maybe, and red I'm not watching. After that, I'm going to actually, while I'm doing this, when I'm looking at a specific show, that's when I'm gonna tell you if I'm plan to react to it. Yeah. So yeah. Um, but yeah, let's do this. So first up is Konosuba season 3. I will actually not be watching this because I did watch the Megumin spin-off and I did watch part of season 1, and I actually did watch the movie too. But I have to be honest, I'm not a big fan of this show. I don't think it's bad, but the humor and the comedy has never really been for me, so I'm not planning to watch this one. Um, Moving on, Demon Slayer, I'm not caught up on since season 1, so I'm not going to be watching. Mushoku Tensei, of course, I'll be watching this one. You know, I love this show, so I am, and also I can already say right now, this is the first one that I am 100% going to react to. I am definitely going to keep reacting to this one. So yeah. Slime, I'm not caught up on either, so it's red. Um, My Hero Academia, I dropped, so it's a red. Next up is Kaiju 8.0, which I'm going to read a little bit on this one. With the highest kaiju emergence rates in the world, Japan is no stranger to attack by deadly monsters. Enter the Japan Defense Force, a military organization tasked with the neutralization of kaiju. Kafka Hibino, a kaiju corps cleanup man has always dreamed of joining the force, but when he gets another shot at achieving his childhood dream, he undergoes an unexpected transformation. How can he fight Kaiju now that he's become one himself? So, yeah, that in itself doesn't say much for me. I don't quite understand it, if I'm going to be honest, but it seems to be a popular source material based on a manga, and it's on a Saturday. So I am going to put this one as a green to watch, and I'm also planning to react to this one as well. So yeah. Next up, we have I don't remember the English name for this one, but the Okami to Shinryu. So um, I'm pretty sure this is a remake, right? Because I know that there's an older version of this that is quite popular. Um, I have not watched the older version actually, so I'm really looking forward to this one. So yeah, I'm putting this one as a green. Let's see how it is. I think this is on a weekday though, so I'm not planning to react to this one. I'm going to be watching it on my own. Now I might do some reviews though on this one on my Twitter page. So if you are there, you can see those. This one I'm not watching. Moving on. Let's see. Sasayaku Yuni Koivu Uta. I'm actually planning to watch this one, so I'm putting this one as a green. It looks like it's going to be very wholesome and sweet, and the anime and the visual art actually looks really nice. So yeah, looking forward to this one. Dead Alive, I'm not caught up on, so it's a red. Um, Next we have Mahoka. I haven't watched any Mahoka, so it's a red. Eurocamp season 3. I'm currently catching up on season 2, and then I have to watch the movie. But I'm definitely planning to watch this one. It's a really fun and cute show. So yeah, looking forward to see this one. I'm putting this one as a green. Next we have Sentai Daishikaku, which I heard is from the same author as Quintuplets. This is quite different from Quintuplets, I would say. And obviously, I'm not planning to watch this one. So it's a red. It's not for me. Next, Windbreaker, which seems to be similar to Tokyo Revengers, I think. But yeah, it's Cloverwork. So because it's Cloverworks, I'm willing to give this one a chance. So it's green. Next up, we have. I think the English name for this one is like the a condition called love. I think it's called in English. I mean, I love romance shows, so it's a green. Moving on. Sound Euphonium season 3. I'm currently on season 2. I'm planning to catch up on this one as well. So it's a green. Now, this is on a Sunday, this show, which is a weekend for me. I did actually do reactions on some episodes of the first season. Now, even though this is a popular show and I did start reactions, after that, I've been catching up on myself, and there are actually other Sunday shows that I want to prioritize. Both Mushoku Tensei, but I have another one that we'll get to later. That is like I want to try out I don't want to do more than 2 shows in one days. And the other one I'm planning, I'm gonna get to that one later, but I want to try out a new show. So I'm gonna be watching this on my own. I'm not planning to react to it though. Next, we have Yosakura Sanshi no Daisaku-sen, which I'm not planning to watch actually. So it's a red. This one I'm not planning to watch either. Let's see, Unnamed Memory I'm not planning to watch either. This one is a maybe. But I should at least try the first episode. Yeah. The bartender anime. I was actually planning to skip on this because I don't know how interested I will be in a bartender anime. I don't know how I would feel, how that would relate to me or anything like that. So I don't know how invested I would be in this. On the other hand, I did watch the preview. It looks very beautiful, and I'm guessing that it's not just gonna be about bartending itself. It's probably gonna be about like the guests and maybe their stories, which actually can be quite interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna try it out at least. Yeah. This one I have not watched anything of, so it's a red. Um, let's see. Tell me what game now. I'm planning to watch this one as a red. Next up, the grandma and grandpa that turns young again. It's actually one of those that I'm really, really looking forward to because I think this one is going to be very, very wholesome. So it's a green, and also this is the other. I talked before when I talked about sound euphonium that I wanted to try. Just both Mushoku Tensei because I will always react to Mushoku Tensei, I think, but also like I want to try out the new show uh, for reactions, and this is the one I want to try out the reactions on because it looks like something that I will really enjoy. Seeing the old couple turn young again and relive their youth, which I think is going to be very sweet and wholesome. So very very much looking forward to this one. Moving on, Yoru no Kuraga wa Oyogenai. I'm planning to maybe watch this one actually. It's the visuals and animation looks really good. It's Toka Kobo too, a very good studio. So I'm probably gonna check this one out. This one I'm not planning to watch. Um, not this one either, actually. This one I forgot what it was about. Let's see. An aspiring novelist teams up with an enigmatic colleague to solve supernatural urban mysteries. Ogawa Sumireko is a busty bookstore clerk who wants to become a novelist after some writing success in her youth. When strange occurrences start popping up around the city, she teams up with her pretentious co-worker Adashino Ren to look into them. But Ren is hiding a secret of his own. With their combined skills of occult knowledge, what will they discover as they investigate? I'm actually planning to put this one as a maybe. Let's check this one out. Next, Blue Archive the Animation. It's a game that I've never played. I don't know anything about it, to be honest. But I did like the animation when I saw the preview, so I'm probably going to check this one out. Next, the new Gate. I'm not planning to watch. Next, Seiyo Radio no Ura Omote. These types of shows are usually not for me, but I might be checking this one out anyway. The Fable is probably a skip for me. I did watch the preview. I'm not interested in this one. So yeah, it's red. Next, Duke of Death season 3. I think this is going to be the final season too. So very, very much looking forward to this one. Really enjoying this show. I did react to season 1. I did not react to season 2. And because I'm already planning to do the Grandma Grandpa one and the Mushoku Tensei on Sundays, this will actually be a watch on my own and maybe sometimes talk about it on Twitter. But overall, I'm just going to be watching this one on my own. Sorry about that, but there's also another reason for this, and it's because I have been spoiled on the ending, so I know how it's going to end. So yeah, I might as well just watch it on my own. Next, Remonster is a maybe for me. Let's see. That was a long name, but I'm not planning to watch this one. Next, Girls Band Cry. I wasn't actually planning to watch this one. I mean, as you guys know, I love Bocce the Rock. But this doesn't seem to be very similar to Bocce the Rock other than they do rock music, I guess. And if I'm going to be honest, when I watched the preview, I'm not a big fan of the animation here. However, I am going to put this one as a maybe for now, and we'll see what happens. Moving on. Rumatsu Train Doko e Iku. Anime story is set in a town in a not so ordinary countryside where a big and strange occurrence is happening to its residents. But a young girl named Shizuru Shikura has a strong desire to see her lost friend again. Shizuru and 3 other girls board an abandoned train and they set out to the outside world where survival is not certain, but awaits them at the last stop of the Doomsday train. Honestly, I did check out the trailer for this. It looks really interesting, actually. So I'm putting this one as green. Vampire Dormitory, I'm not planning to watch. Pinka Dokugaku, I'm probably not going to be watching this one. Next, One Room Hi Atari Futsu Tenshitsuki. First, I actually thought this was going to be like the competing with Angel Next Door because this is like the real Angel Next Door, except she doesn't live next door. I think she falls on his balcony or something like that. but behavior-wise, they're probably similar, like as far as I saw on the preview. So I did enjoy Angel Next Door. I know another reactive friend of mine said, like, don't compare this to Angel Next Door, but I'm gonna do it anyway. But it's probably gonna be sweet and wholesome. So yeah, I'm planning to watch this one. Next, Henji no Salad Bowl. This one is a maybe. I mean, I think this is like a reverse isekai, and we don't usually get a lot of the reverse isekai, so this one might be interesting actually. Next, Astronaut, an original by Telecom animation film. I don't know what they've done before, but I'm not gonna check this out right now. But I've checked the preview of this, and they released the opening song very early for this one. It's actually one that I've been looking out for a while, because, well, first of all, I don't know how it's actually going to be when it's released, because the opening is so beautiful. The opening like screams nostalgia, like like the very old openings from the early 2000s or something like that. I really enjoy that. And I like the kind of story that we hear about the alien girl, etc. However, looking at the preview for this, or the previews actually, it looks like it will be kind of goofy. But that in itself doesn't have to mean that it's a bad thing. But I'm actually quite interested in this one, so I'm putting this one as a green, and it's on a Friday, and I actually include Fridays as my weekend, so because that's when it starts. So um, I am actually planning to react to this one. So I don't think a lot of people are going to react to this one, probably because it's an original. They don't usually get the same kind of attention, but from me, I'm willing to do reactions from this one, and so yeah, look forward to that. Next, Tadaima Okairi, not planning to watch. High Speed, not planning to watch. Karasuwa Aruiwo. No, I'm not going to be watching this one. I think there are going to be some reds here now. Idol Master. I mean, they do a lot of Idol Master now. I haven't actually been to, like, I do, I actually do like many Idol shows. I never really been I mean, I never really been like super excited about Idolmaster for some reason, which is weird because it's like one of the most popular ones. But um, I'm probably not going to be watching this one actually. Rinkai, I'm not going to be watching. Kona, Yokai-san. So I was actually planning to put this one as a red, but then I saw the preview yesterday actually, and it actually looks quite interesting. So it's a maybe for now. This one I'm not planning to watch. Um, I think the rest are just going to be reds here. Yeah. Shorts, we don't have to go through because I'm not going to be watching them. Leftovers. Let's see. Dungeon Meshi. I'm still watching. I gotta say, there was a while in this show where I was like, well, right now it's mostly the cooking, so I don't know how excited I'm going to be about that. But the latest, I'm a little bit behind on this one, but the latest few episodes, both painting episode and the episode after that with the sea that was inside the dungeon, those were actually really, really good episodes. And I feel that the deeper we go into the dungeon, the more interesting the show actually gets. Like now they actually open up to, it's more than just the cooking here. There's a lot of like the dungeon is a lot more than that. And right now I'm really, really starting to get interested in the show again. So yeah, looking forward to more Dungeon Meshi. Tsukimichi, I'm not watching, and I'm not watching Urusei Yatsura. I'm not going to be going through the movies actually because I'm not going to be reacting to movies, so I don't see any reason to really go through the movies. But yes, those are the my plans. That's my plan for the spring season. It's a very, very rich season, as you know. It's super big season. Luckily for me, a lot of the sequels I'm not watching, so for me it's okay still. Um, but yeah, it's still a very good season overall. Now, to kind of recap shortly what I'm planning to react to, it's of course Mushoku Tensei. You know that I love Mushoku Tensei. I'm gonna give Caillou a chance too. And let's see, what else was it? It was this one also, the Grandma Grandpa Turn Young Again. And finally, it was Astronaut, which I'm gonna try to find. Yeah, Astronaut. So yeah, those four are what I plan to watch. So if I remembered the schedule correctly, so Astronaut was on a Friday for me. Kaiju was on a Saturday, and on Sundays we have Mushoku Tensei and the Grandma Grandpa. So I think that's going to be a very good schedule for me because I have a lot more time on weekends, and I don't have too many shows to think about. And on the weekdays, I can just relax and watch shows on my own. So I think this is going to be a very good balance for me, and it's definitely going to give me the energy and passion to keep doing this. I think this is going to be really good for me. And as I said before, also it does doing it this kind of way also open door for me trying more like hidden gems, like for example, hopefully Astronaut and Grandma Grandpa. So it's a good mix of popular shows and less popular shows. But yeah, that's my list, and I don't really have anything else to add. So, if you have anything else that you want to watch, you can leave a comment. Otherwise, I look forward to the spring season. I hope you do too, and I wish you all a good day.